Alright, so welcome back, guys. Today we're gonna do a little story time here on what happened in school today. Well, for me, not for y'all, because we go to different schools. Alright, so teacher's sitting right here doing her work. My my teacher's name is Miss Woodall, or we're just gonna call her Miss Henry for now, or actually not Miss Henry. Let's call her Miss Stephanie, I guess. I don't want to leave my teacher's um last name. Well, I'm pretty sure everyone either knows or not met someone that um has the last name has the same last name. But excuse me, um sorry, this game actually like alright, so we just did that. I want to close the door. So I was sitting like well that's where a line like this, but I was sitting like somewhere in the back over here. My friend Kyrie is over here. My friend Kyrie is like over here. I'm right here. George right next to me. George is right. No, I'm right here. George is right next to me, aka my other friend. And then Kyrie's sitting right here. And then the desk where now line goes is the desk where line like this desk facing this desk. So there was someone named Tiana. Tiana was like right here. Move this chair, put it right here. And then a teacher was right here. So here's what happens. Um, Kyrie comes over here. Yo, can I have your expo? No, you can't actually do that. Yo, can I have your expo? He asked me. I was like, why? I just want to write my name quick. I'll give it back. That's what he said. And then I let him have my expo. And then our teacher is very like, she needs expos because for like, what the heck? For like, so we can write on whiteboards and stuff and do whiteboard like stuff like that. But then he asked for my expo. I have two of these. I give one to him. I have two because just in case I lose one. So he's sitting right here. And then here's what happens. He writes his name on the desk and then he breaks the expo. Not like punching it, like he swooshed it down into the table. Now, back here, he gives it back to me. But before that, when I gave him my expo, Tion was like, "Why do you give him his expo? He's gonna switch it." So he did switch the expo, like the tip of the expo, like like when you do that. Yeah. So this was not a social studies class, by the way. And then so I'm seeing right here, I get the expo back. I'm mad. It's like he's like, it was already like that. Stop the cat, bruh. Yeah, stop the cat. So I'm mad. I go to tell the teacher. So I'm here. Well, I was right here. And then Kyrie, well, we were in the line. So I was right here first. It was someone in front of me. So I was right here. My teachers is getting done because we were in writing class and everyone was turning in the papers and then Kyrie's behind here and then I tell him he's trying to tell me it was already like that. It was already like that. It wasn't. I didn't actually punch him, and by the way. So, and then I'm right here, and I tell my teacher, aka Miss Woodall, that wait, yeah, I told her that he switched my expo. So I and he's right here. Kyrie's right here. And I tell them, and he's ordering me. I did not do that. It was already like that. It was already like that. C was like, I don't know who to believe. I was like, I do understand that. Not gonna lie, but Tiana grabs her expo that's squished because apparently that happened to her too. She comes up here and says my squished too, and I grabbed mine then, and then if mine was squished too, so the teacher says, well, when it's two people that have the same problem, and one of them tells on you, you're most like the one who did it. And then he goes like, hey, oh my god, bro. Stomps. Well, he didn't stomp, but he looked like mad. He was like, his face like was now like this, bro. Like he was like, oh god, it's all because of him. I bet he was thinking that. And then he sat down right here. Right? Why is there a poo right there? And then he was like sitting right here, and then he put his head down. Well, I don't think he did that first, but he was scribbling on the paper or drawing, and then he started crying, and I was just watching him like. And then George right here was like, he was smiling because like he loves that everyone else when that happens. Like bro's low-key a bully for no reason. I'm not. I don't get interfered by that. Was it like he was right here? Bro was right there, just like getting mad. So it's time for payback. We're gonna start laughing at him, and then he has a Kyrie has another friend that's my friend too, which is not a bad person or like annoying or a troublemaker. But George is sitting right here. He's laughing a little bit, and then go up here. The other sits right here, like somewhat. Our desk is not aligned like this, but aligned like this. So he's right here, and then I think he was laughing too. I'm not too sure. I heard laughing like his, but I may be wrong. I don't think he was laughing. But then, wait. Alright, so then after that, basically what happened, we just moved on to dismissal. So as we're cleaning up and those I have to do a lunch choice. My job is the lunch choice manager. His job is the pencil stopper nursing. And then so I'm right here. There's no like this because there was or table. There was like a table here, and then there's like this clipboard that has like these sections that you put in a check mark like home lunch, choice 3, choice 2, choice 1, jammer. You know what I'm talking about. If you if you go to Fayette County School. So I'm right here, and here's what I do. I get the paper. I make the new ones choices for tomorrow. Scribble out I mean, X out the other one for today because it's not that lunch choice anymore. And then, well, it looks like right here. This one was kind of small, other than the other class. It looks like right here. And then I look to the corner of me. He's like staring at me. Not Drew, like delete this, and he was just like staring at me like there. And then when I saw him, when I looked over, hey, yo. So when I looked over like this, I mean, like, you know how you're like laying down, like not laying down, but like you put your hands on the table, your feet are out, and then you do this. You kind of look like only moving your head, and you see this guy, like, bruh, what the heck? Oh my god. Like, bro, why are you just staying there? And then I try to get a pencil because I need 2 pencils every day. And then I grab one of them. And then he pushes my arm away. And I try to grab another one. and then he gives me a broken pencil. Like, bruh, what type of 1980s crash show you see you are, bruh? This is 2026, bro. Leak that attitude in 2025. Thank you so much for watching me do the story time and stuff. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. More story time videos coming out soon. This is my first one. Have a good day.